Hello again everyone. Today we are going to be making a cupboard to fit in this area of the van. It's going to join onto this kitchen unit that we've already made. We're going to have two boards running up, one there and one up here to the ceiling. It's going to be a simple cupboard with a front on and a shelf in the top. So I'll show you as we move along how we're going to do this. We're going to construct this from two 450mm sheets, that's 18 inches by 8 foot. So first of all we need to measure it, and from floor to ceiling is 139 centimetres, so we're going to cut two boards to that length. We have measured the boards and we're now cutting into the right length. So that's one board. We just need to cut the other one now, and we have then got the two side panels. Yeah. We've marked out here for the opening for the wheel arch, and now we're just going to cut that. We now need to scribe this wall to fit down the back of the wall there, so we've got to get this gap right, and the way to do that is to measure back here, because we want this to fit flush here and nice and snug to the wall. So if we use a compass and get this measurement, like that, we are now right, and we can just scribe down the wall, and that's what we need to cut off. We've scribed this and got a nice flush cut all the way down the wall, and it fits down this edge. And again round the inside I'll show you, and again you can see from the inside that it fits nice and flush to the back wall. We're now going to cut another one of these for this wall here, and then a board for the front, and this cupboard will be almost finished. We're going to have a drop down piece in the top up here. I'll show you in a moment when we cut the other board. And also it'll have a door in the back panel. We're now going to cut the opening for the back door, but first of all we need to mark out where it's going to open. We don't want it to fail the back doors when it opens, and it's got to be low enough so it doesn't interfere with the top shelf in there. So we're going to mark that out next and cut it. And then we're going to put the bead on. We're going to use the T-trim, and I'll show you how we'll put that on. We are using the offcut from the front panel to make the rear door. So we're going to split this in half and have a 12-inch door, and it's going to be about 3 feet high. Now that we've cut the door, we are just rounding the corners off with this tin. This makes it a lot easier to put the T-trim on. It doesn't like going round square corners, So we're just going to round these up. And that will be the door made. And we'll smooth those down with the sander and then cut a slot in it ready for the T-trim. So that's the door finished. We just now need to cut the opening. For the opening is all we do now is position the door that we've just cut on top of the wall which we've taken from the van, making sure to leave enough distance here so the door opens. And then we draw around that. Can you draw around it, sir? And then we'll proceed to cut out for the door. I don't know if you can see the pencil lines, but once we've drawn around the door, we then use a piece of batten and draw another line inside the first line, and that will be the cutout for the opening. We'll round the corners off, cut it out, and then we just put the T-trim on and attach the door. To cut the slot for the T-trim, you are going to need a router with a 2mm slot cutter, and then is all you need to do is to put this on here and run it round. Put this on and run it round the edge, and it will cut the slot. It's going to be difficult for me to film this, but I will try as we go. To attach the T-trim, you just need to tap it into this slot. You can see the slot along here. And that gives a really professional finish to your door. This bit's going to be the door. Then we also add T-trim to the rear panel and to the shelf that we've cut out at the baseboard. This is the door and the panel with the T-trim applied. So we just need to apply the T-trim to the front panel now, and we'll be getting there. We're now just attaching the hinges to this opening. And then we'll attach the door to the hinges, and then that will be this bit finished. We have now secured the door to this back panel. We have also fitted the blocks for brackets to secure it to the wall and the shelving unit, and we have also fitted a magnetic catch for the door. So we're now just going to install it. These are the two side panels now finished. So we're just going to fit them into the van, make sure they fit properly and that the door works. We've also cut some shelving for the top and bottom. So let's see if they fit. just gone to get the other panel, which should fit. And now a shelf on the top. Now it just remains to put the front on, and then this cupboard is finished. We've marked an opening out on the face board. This is the board that's going in the front. I don't think you can see on the camera, so I'll show you when we've cut it out. That's going to be an opening for the shelf. We're not having a door on the front. So this is going to be the opening on the top of the back cupboard. I'll just show you from the other side. Cupboard, all finished. We've got this part at the top, which is a nice space for storing bits and pieces, and then inside down the bottom here is where the batteries are going to go. We've got the fuse box mounted in there and the top shelf, and then this door closes. It's on a magnetic catch. Okay everyone, the next video is going to be installing the rock and roll bed, but before we do that we've got to put the flooring in. And then we'll secure all these cupboards. None of them are actually bolted to the floor or the wall yet, but we will be doing that once we've actually put the flooring in, and then we're going to put the rock and roll bed in, and I will show you all that in another video. So thanks for watching. Bye for now.